Hello, my name is Cameron Collins, and I'm running for Vice President for Development. Over my 3 years at Sanford, I have seen SGA change dramatically. The events hosted by the Sanford Activities Council have become more relevant to students, Senate has become more effective, and Freshman Forum has seen a complete overhaul of the program. I want to serve as your VP for Development to continue in this trajectory. I'm running for Vice President for Development to foster leadership growth and promote class unity at Sanford. As leader of Freshman Forum, I would continue to develop the future leaders of Sanford by diversifying the meetings of the organization. I discussed plans with Janet Pennington to teach Freshman Forum members the technical skills necessary to run campus organizations, such as how to create events through the R25 system or how to design basic posters using InDesign. This will enable Freshman Forum members to naturally take over the leadership positions we will leave behind when we graduate. I also want to build community within Freshman Forum by hosting a fall retreat to practice team building. While many of us will not be at Sanford long enough to see the full fruits of this program, I believe it will help leave Sanford a better place. As Vice President for Development, I would also hold the class officers accountable to you, the student body. While many branches of SGA have improved over the past several years, class officers have seemed to remain the same. This position, more than any other, has the potential to really unite the four classes at Sanford. As a rising senior, I would love to see the class officers elected who were passionate about the class of 2013 and wanted to plan group events that would make our last 2 semesters truly remarkable. Over the past 3 years, I feel that the majority of class officers have done more towards the minimum requirements, hosting 2 events a year and communicating with their class occasionally. I believe that you deserve better. As VP for Development, I will work with the class officers to plan and orchestrate more meaningful events for you. To encourage the future class officers, I will hold required monthly meetings for each group of class officers to plan events and discuss strategies for engagement. To truly change this class officer position, I need your help. We need class officers who are passionate about their classmates, Sanford, and community. If you are at all interested in serving as class officer, please consider running in the fall. I got involved in SGA because I wanted to represent Sanford students, and I hope you will consider doing the same. Based on my previous involvement through SGA and other campus organizations, I believe I have the experience to implement my vision for Freshman Forum and class officers. My sophomore year, I was appointed to Presidential Advisory Council, my first official position on SGA, and have continued to serve there this year as well, being recognized as the member of the semester. This year, I've had the additional privilege of serving on Senate as a Beeson Woods Senator. Through these different avenues, I've interacted with almost all branches of SGA, whether that be helping set up activities through Sanford Activities Council, or even talking with the Traffic Appeals Council when I parked in faculty parking for 3 days in a row. So that was on accident, by the way. So despite serving on SGA, I believe that my successes as a leader outside of SGA speak even more to my qualifications for this position. This past year, I've had the pleasure of serving as president of Students in Free Enterprise and Omicron Delta Kappa. Serving as president of SIFE, I rewrote the organization's constitution, revamped the organizational structure to empower more group members, and increased programming by 5 times. As president of Omicron Delta Kappa, the National Leadership Honor Society, I've been able to expand and enrich the programs offered as well. I'm most proud of the ODK and Freshman Forum mentoring program that I developed this year. I received a competitive $500 grant to implement this program, which promoted leadership and built community at Sanford through Freshman Forum. In addition to creating this program, ODK also implemented a shadowing program for current members that enabled them to shadow the president and vice presidents of Sanford for the day, thanks to the suggestion of Dr. Westmoreland. As president of ODK, I've created programs that build community and foster leadership growth at Sanford, and I hope to continue these goals as your vice president for development. I believe that the Student Executive Board needs members who are willing to shake things up. As students, you deserve better than the status quo. You deserve representatives who are willing to change the system and do what is necessary to improve campus life. If you have any suggestions on how to do this through SGA, please come speak with me. I would love the opportunity to implement my vision for Vice President for Development. If you're looking for a VP who wants to promote leadership and class unity, please consider voting for me, Cameron Collins, as your Vice President for Development. Thank you, and I appreciate your vote.